Hey guys, welcome back. After we did 4 Titans in a row, I am going to do some training, but we will be making our way, ever so slowly, up towards, actually, we will go this way. So we're gonna set our destination on a Team Star base, and it is going to be the Poison base. Now, I cannot stress this enough. Obviously, that last battle was pretty tough for us. So we will be doing some much needed training. Um, Now, if you feel confident, you can continue on with your journey. But the way our battles have been going, just with the last 2 Titans, I feel severely underleveled, and so I will be doing quite a bit of training here. But we will be heading over to that base. If you if you want to fast forward a bit, I will be cutting in and out here, just doing some training and talking about doing some tips. So if you would like to just cut right back into the action, then we will be continuing our journey after probably around 10 minutes in. So if not, I'll see you then. So just off screen there, trying to get off that lake sent from hell, because all those Pokemon on that lake are around level 50, which puts us in quite the bind with our current levels. But having said that, we will be quite underleveled here in this part of the region. If you are interested at all to get a Dratini, then you can get one on the lake there. It will be level 50 though, so it won't you won't be able to control it, unfortunately. But it is there for the taking if you so choose. Currently, we are just outside the lake here, just trying to pick up what we can, do some training, of course, and yeah. So there's a deerling there, so we're okay to fight that because we have the type advantage. But for the most part, most of these Pokemon are going to be much higher level than we are. Until we get to about here, actually, which is perfect. So we are going to need to do some training here, absolutely, because if we just decide to run at another challenge when we're slightly behind in levels, then it will become a much more difficult trek, that's for sure. So, as you can see, my Annihilate, if it doesn't have the type matchup buff, then we are in some hot water. That is for sure. So to show off our climbing ability quickly, it just looks like this. The mechanics for it can be a little spotty at times. Sometimes there's certain spots you aren't supposed to be climbing up, so it won't let you. But as you can see, I'm just kind of moseying my way back. I'm kind of avoiding this mountain here, just because it is going to be our path up for our next two gym challenges. And I do say 2 because we are going to save the Psychic Gym for last, just to cover less ground. It is supposed to be theoretically the 7th gym, I believe, if you're going by levels and guides. But I think with the team we have, we should be able to take on both gym leaders without having too much of an issue. Having said that, I'm going to do some more battling. So if you're kind of cheesing the game a little bit like I am, you will be wanting to do some training, just because you aren't going to get so lucky when you get to some of these bases here that we are going to be doing. Especially the hardest one I'd say is the fairy type, which we will be doing that one last, because I don't feel like having to cut as much for that one. So we are going to do that one last, of course, just in an order sense. So, on our way down here, on our way over, I should say, we want to make sure we're doing as many auto battles as possible. And to be honest, even the auto battles may not be enough. I am going to send my primate at this positive here. And I'm also going to be doing some battles for the to get some candies here in a second. So I'm gonna do a little bit more training, and then I will meet you. How about we meet over in? We will meet here at the passage here, and then I will continue the video from there. So after some training, we have our Annihilate is at 48, our Shellgun's at 41, Skeledirge is at 43, and Scovillain is at 40. So, I upgraded Annihilate specifically because of the way the gyms are going to be for the next little while. So because of that, he's going to be our front runner. Whoop, we're on the wall. So we're going to try to get off the wall. There we go. And yeah, so it's going to be quite an interesting little ride here. We're gonna battle this trainer here. I did forget to add that our Annihilate did learn Stomping Tantrum, which is a vital part of his movesets here. Because it is a ground type, so that means we got rid of Thrash for that. That does make him have a very well-rounded moveset, which is what we're after. So that is a Lucario. Let's just chill in there. We won't bother him too much. As you can see, I'm just kind of venturing through the caves here. It's usually beneficial to do so. One, to see what kind of Pokemon are in the area, and two, to pick up lots of items. So, as you can see, I am making my way slowly to what would be considered our next boss. So, with that, we eventually will get there. I'm again just collecting things as I see it. There is a Bagon available in here if you haven't caught one yet and you would like one. So, as you can see, it's kind of just one big loop if you don't stay on the path you want. So up here we're going to pick up Metal Claw. Could be handy in case we run into that specific match type up, and we need it. I am also, as you can see, trying to pick up as many items as I can without battling all the different wild Pokemon. So I'm going to cut to just out front of the base here. That way we can get there. So after healing up our Pokemon here at the center, that's right outside our, right outside the area here, there are the warning flags for this base. We're gonna get a cutscene once again. Nicholas. I really like this music, by the way. Hey, Director Cabell. I told you, the name's Clive. Please don't forget it. Let's pick up our conversation where we left off before. As I mentioned, I joined Operation Starfall to resolve a sticky situation and find out the reason behind Team Star's odd behaviors. Above all, I want to know why the students at Team Star have stopped coming to school. Just like Cassiopeia, I want the team to be disbanded for good. Since joining Operation Starfall with you, I've already had some success in opening up a dialogue with Team Star. I think I'm starting to understand things more clearly. But I don't have enough information just yet. That's why I want to speak with students from Team Star's other squads as well. If you intend to take on another base, know that you can count on me for backup. Till then, see you around. Well, we are right out front of a base, but he's going to walk away like the pansy he is, and we are going to take on this base. Do me a favor and go home, will you? No, I want to see the boss of the Navy squad. Take me to Don Atticus. Like I said, kid, the boss told me not to let any outsiders pass the gates. That includes you. I don't care. I'm not leaving till you take me to talk to Don Atticus. Give me a break, you little doofus. I'll say hello. Oh great, here comes another rando to ruin my day. I didn't think grunt work for Team Star's newbies would be this much of a chore. Hold on, Mr. Grunt. I think this boy might be Nicholas. Wait, Nicholas? The kid who picked a fight with Team Star? Yep. Knew it. Oh boy, this ain't good. Everyone else in the base is still asleep. We were all up last night playing video games. Leave them to me, Mr. Grunt. I'll buy you some time to go wake up the others. Yeah? What's in it for you? Don Atticus will be in danger if no one's here to defend the base. I owe that man my life. He's my dear compadre. And when crisis calls, one has no choice but to rally those dear to him, no matter the cost. I have no idea what you're on about, kid, but thanks for the big assist. Alright, you're the villain. If you're after Don Atticus, prepare to face my wrath. Bring it on. So this is the poison base. To be honest, we did overtrain for this, and that was to make this base go by as quickly as possible. But as you can see, we did learn Stomping Tantrum, which is a ground type move which will greatly increase our efficiency of taking down this base. He's going to use Strudel next, and then we should be good to go in. So if you have a ground type move, put that Pokemon out front and spam it, because it's just gonna make your life a lot easier. I talk big, but I'm no warrior. Well, Don Atticus, I'm sorry I failed you. Nicholas, are you alright? I was standing watch when I heard the ruckus all of a sudden. I got worried that maybe something had happened to you over here. No fair. You had backup this whole time? This boy is one of our academy students. Doesn't look like he's on from Team Star. You're right, I'm not a member of Team Star, but Don Atticus is my compadre. I'll have to see him no matter what. Well, clearly you have your reasons for being here. Nicholas, I'd like to ask this boy some questions. Go on and get the base started. I might borrow you for a chat, and my man, don't worry, I won't bite. Sounds kind of creepy when he says that. Nice work dealing with the guard. Within the base lies Team Star's poison crew. Their boss, Atticus, designs their outfits for the team. I'd say he has clever hands. The guy also has a bit of an eccentric. You can never tell what he's going to do next. So, since it's beyond us to predict how he'll respond to the declaration of war, just take out as many squad Pokemon as you can until Atticus shows his face. Ring the bell at the gates, prepare to kick off the phase. Time to wipe the Navi squad off the map. You betcha. Yep. So I'm gonna skip this because it's just the same as before, and then we'll get right to the boss battle here. So we did that in about a minute and a half. It's way above our level. Get the boss. So they're all gonna have the same, I believe they call it Starmobile. Boss of Team Star's poison crew, Atticus. So we will, we're pulling out Annihilate to start, just due to the fact that Annihilate is going to have, that type advantage with the ground type move. Another slick detail that you'll notice is is they all use different types of Pokeballs. Not the punishment awaits thee. This is gonna be a skunk tank. It's gonna be level 32. Not a problem for our. I think it's level 48 Annihilate now. But she's gonna send out a Rev Room, but it's not gonna be the one that that is on the vehicle. So she's gonna have 2 of them. And that's really no problem for us. So next is going to be Muck. Muck's going to be tanky, so you just got to be aware of that, as well as the, I believe Muck also has a poison ability, but it's not really going to matter when we outspeed it. Okay. And then Rev Room, which is, you think to give me a taste of my own poison? So this thing is also, so this is a Navi Starmobile. It is going to be quite annoying, but just because of how fast it is. But I believe, yeah, it's going to be tankier as well. And there's the spikes. So it's got the toxic debris. So whenever we bring another Pokemon in, I believe it gets poisoned. So instead of I believe the fire one had a speed, ability. This one is just a. This one's just it does toxic spikes, so it's not that big a deal. We'll wipe it out in no time. Then just like that, we did defeat Atticus. And then we're gonna get a bit of backstory here. So this is another part that will go a little long. I will shorten these up moving forward, we only have 2 more Team Star bases to go. About a year and a half ago. Forgive me, it took a goodly time to procure the required materials. Whoa, sick, these boots are insane. Ah, yes. Move Flame Charge was my muse for these particular pieces. And the outfit is everything I imagined it would be. I merely wished it could create a costume worthy of Great Infernal Eerie. If it aligns with your vision, then I am content. Seems our outfit upgrades are all wrapped up. Thanks. Thanks a ton, Atticus. With you two looking like absolute beasts, anyone who crosses us will be sweating bullets. You're so good at these sort of crafty things, Atticus. These people bullying you because you geek out over old-fashioned stuff are out of their minds. The way of the ninja is rough and fraught with thorns. I neither expect nor desire sympathy from unrefined rebel. Oh, someone's getting fired up, watch out. World of Atticus has fighting words. Yeah, don't listen to the haters, Atticus. I think you're really cool. Alright, gang, let's move on to the next step. It's time to put our backs into battle training, so prepare for Operation Star. We gotta be stronger than everyone else in the team. Indeed it does. Henceforth I devote my skills and heart and soul to honoring my battle skills. For the sake of the team, I give my very heart and soul, and I cannot defy the rules. I must obey our code. Since so, this badge is mine. This badge is mine to keep no more. I entrust thy care. Kinda talks a little funny, kinda like Shakespeare. But they are respectful, they're devious. Take this as a It takes a technique that allows one to cover their foes in gunk shot. Well, Nicholas, thy name, is it not? You have utterly bested me. Thy victory stirred no bitterness within me. Such with brilliance. Don Atticus, my compadre. It seems this little fellow has been dying to speak with you face to face. Don Atticus, please, hear what I have to say. I only need a moment. Whatever brought you all the way here. I came to help you. If you don't start going to class again, you'll be expelled from the academy, right? Other kids at school and I were getting bullied real bad, and you and the rest of Team Star saved us. Thanks for the operation you carried out. We were all able to go to school again. If you got expelled for being the good guys, that would be the worst thing ever. Forgive me. You haven't heard anything from the big boss? Nay, we've heard not a whisper since that fateful day. Without the big boss, Team Star cannot carry on, and without the team and the bright and merry student life we seek lies beyond our reach. We have no choice but to defend our bases till the big boss returns. Evidently trust this big boss of yours a great deal. Who exactly are they? In truth, not one of us has met them in the flesh. By their word, they are a recluse as with the rest of us. 'Twould seem bullying was to blame. That's awful. Their name and face is unknown to us. They are nonetheless our precious compadre. Our only choice is to maintain our vigils from the bases awaiting the day of their return. And so why don't you go to school? But still, don't ever think that Team Star is all you have, Don Atticus. You got a lifelong compadre in me, and don't you forget it. My compadre, I owe you a great debt. Seems we are one step closer to the truth behind Team Star's truancy. The bullying at the academy, but more importantly, I can't believe I had no choice. I can't believe I had no idea about these issues the students are struggling with. They have friendships they hold dear and reasons for acting as they do. I just couldn't see it. It's shameful how oblivious I've been. I'd believe Team Star to be the one and only treasure in my life. Methinks I have been mistaken. So I just another thought. I'm actually going to be finishing. Well, not finishing. I will be taking on another Team Star base in this video, just because we're already running along anyways. This is me, Atticus, Star Badge, now yours then. I see. Now the boss has been taken down. Navi Squad's days are numbered. Now Atticus 2. Sorry, I've got a lot on my mind. So Operation Starfall. You've taken down all but 2 bases, so it's fair to say it's going well. It seems to be a good time to let you know what we're ultimately aiming to achieve. Our final goal is to beat the mastermind that first recruited the first 5 bosses and created Team Star, the one they call Big Boss. Who knows? They've controlled 5 bosses from the shadows. That's all anyone can say. If we defeat this person, then we get them to declare the team disbanded. That'll be it for Team Star. Since the Big Boss never set up their own base and keeps their identity hidden, I take it they're not one for the spotlight. Once all the squad bosses are out of action, the boss will have to finally take the stage. Now about your reward. I'll transfer you some LP. 7,000 LP. And we're gonna get some more TMs available in the shop. Oh, hey there, Nicholas. That sounded like a pretty serious phone call. Ah, I wasn't talking to you. So I believe there's supposed to be a licking here, but I don't know. So the mastermind you were talking about, Cassiopeia mentioned them to me too. Team Star's founder, the person who caused all the misery at the academy. If we don't take them down, I'll lose what I treasure the most in the world. No, I just... you're right. You need your reward. Here, take it before I forget. So it's more materials. And alright, well I'll be off then. Oh, and Nicholas, don't lose to those guys. She seems a little off, but we're just gonna pretend we don't notice, because that's what Pokemon characters do. So, now we will be heading all the way up here to take on the fighting base. I believe we can actually... I'll save it for the next episode. Just that way we can try to keep that one under 20 minutes and make everyone's lives a little easier for viewing. So I will see you in the next one as I run away from these monkeys here.